Hi, in this short video, I want to make a case that there's no going back for crypto and that this asset class will remain here till the end of our lives and beyond. If you're still sidelined and not exposed to crypto, you're short the entire class, and I believe it's a risky proposition at this point in the time and in this market today. Now, here are 5 reasons why I believe so. The first and the most important is the opening up of the 401k investment into this asset class. Now, once you have 50 million, 70 million, 100 million Americans invest their pension money into this asset class, it is impossible to reverse that and take it away. Any politician that runs for office in the future and wants to, for example, reverse Donald Trump's policies or tamper the growth of this asset class is going to lose their vote base pretty quickly if the majority of them are invested in the asset class. So I think it's firmly embedded in the system right now, and there's no turning back for crypto. The second reason is it has a sovereign blessing. A strategic reserve has been announced. Now, whether or not it's growing, it has got the sovereign blessing, which is a line in the sand where people, if they wanted to reverse any rulings or any rules that Donald Trump's put in place, will have to jump through many hurdles to reverse that. So that's very important. If anything, after the US has given a sovereign blessing, we expect the G8 countries to follow over the next couple of years. The third reason is because there are ETFs around multiple jurisdictions globally. These ETFs have been the most successful ETFs globally, have seen enormous volumes, sometimes the most traded volumes on the entire stock market across multiple jurisdictions. And having such an important product with such large amounts of volumes and investor attention, and then reversing any of that stuff is unheard of in history. So it's here to stay, and when it's here to stay, it gets more Lindy over time. As it gets more Lindy over time, the expectation is it continues growing up and to the right over a multi-decade period. The fourth reason is there are so many listed companies right now that are within the crypto space. So in one way or the other, we've seen a range of crypto IPOs recently, and we're expecting a couple more coming soon. And these companies employ thousands of people and have a lot of investor capital locked in. So it's close to impossible to, again, force these companies to shut down and take their business models away. That's another reason why crypto is here to stay till the end of our lives and beyond. And finally, I think we've got sensible regulation coming in. We've had the Genius bill passed recently. We have blue chip companies such as Circle and Stripe and Robinhood and many of those other companies launch their own either stable coins or launch their own layer 2s to tie into blockchain. We're seeing an increased flow of tokenized stocks coming into the market. And once these markets develop and they have several $1 billion worth of volume and flows, it is close to impossible to actually reverse them. It's never happened in history, and outside of large malpractice or fraud. But in these systems, it is only going to increase in volume as the world digitizes. So I think, to summarize, it is the opposite of the Pandora's box being opening. So Pandora's box usually has a negative connotation, but once it's opened, there's no going back. In this case, in a positive light, I think crypto has now been fully integrated and embedded into the system, and there's no going back. And if you're still short the asset class, I think you don't want to be short the asset class effectively. You want to take some exposure, you want to learn about it, you want to get educated. Yes, there will be volatility, but this asset class is not going away till the end of our lives. Thanks, and I hope you found some value in this.